Okay guys, so today it's finally time to do something really fun. Today it's time to do something I've been looking forward to for a few months now. Today it's time to do that which we built this car for. Today we're going on a road trip. And we're going to a really cool, really special place. I'm going to show you a forgotten, abandoned, communist air storage unit from the Yugoslavian times that was actually hidden inside a rock. They were so crazy back then that they dug out a rock enough so that they could hide multiple planes inside a rock so nobody, would see the planes. It was all camouflaged. It was crazy. Out of the city and the road is starting to open up a bit, and I have to tell you that I'm feeling really good. We're actually going to take a road which is one of my probably favorite roads ever, that also has multiple meanings now. Actually, we're going to take the road going towards the city of Mostar, and if you have been watching this channel for a long time, you are going to know that we have already been in Mostar. The first time I rebuilt the engine, when it was a stock rebuild, no bike carbs, no nothing. The first time I rebuilt it, that's exactly where we went. We went to Mostar and we did a little tour of Mostar, which is a really cool city that you should visit. Now this time around we're not going to Mostar. We're actually going to that awesome abandoned communist hidden airfield thing I just told you about. But we're going to be taking the same road, and the road is one of the most beautiful scenic roads ever. It's a pleasure to drive through it. It's open, it's full of nature, it's also got a lot of nice curves. It's an amazing road. Now why I said that it has another meaning right now as well was that the last time during that road trip, actually I didn't know, but while I was driving that road trip to Mostar, I didn't really enjoy it with the first engine rebuild, because the brakes were, I didn't touch the brakes, they were garbage, suspension was garbage. Right now everything is new, fully rebuilt. But back then it was horrible, and I really couldn't enjoy the car. At anything above 50 miles per hour, the car felt really unsafe. I didn't have an alignment. It was actually a stupid thing to even go on that trip, but I just wanted to go somewhere because I did the engine, the transmission, and the car was drivable. It was also winter, something I would never do again now that everything, the whole car is basically clean and almost everything is new. But back then I couldn't wait for spring, I just did it in winter. And I was driving to Mostar, and I didn't know it, but the engine was actually dying back then. And if you check my videos in the video timeline, you're going to see that very soon after that video, the first road trip, I'm gonna put it in the suggested videos right now, very soon after that trip, we had the rod knock video, and my engine, my first rebuild, actually failed. And I didn't do a proper update. I did explain to everybody in the comments. I replied to everybody who asked why the engine got rod knock. Now I'm gonna say it in a video so you know, so you do not repeat my mistake. I did everything right, the rebuild was good, but my mistake was that I sandblasted my engine block, as you can see here. I wanted to do it because I wanted the engine block to look really nice, really clean and awesome. And unfortunately, I couldn't find a service locally that would do, that would clean the block using a hot tank or, whatever else that completely strips and cleans the block. So without any other choice, I sandblasted my block. I, of course, was aware that I had to wash out all the media, and I honestly was religious about it. I spent a whole day, full, I think 5 or 6 hours. All I did was wash the block 1,000,000 times. But here's the deal. You cannot wash blast media out of an engine block. Remember that. Soda is okay, but any sort of sandblasting media, something that's hard, you cannot wash it out. There's no way. And what actually happens is that the blasting media gets embedded in the block, in the oil passageways. It gets embedded everywhere. And the only time it gets released from there is when you actually start the engine and you warm it up for the first time. That's when the media comes out of your block, and of course, that's when it starts killing your engine. Okay, we're gonna see. Okay, we just merged onto a highway. There was a dude behind me who wouldn't let me, merge in. He thought he could, he could outpower the godly bike carb 4AG. It's actually a Hyundai Accent with a, I think, 1.5 liter Misery, but we sure showed him.
That's what that shit.
So another reason I'm in a really good mood, other than the weather being awesome and me being on a road trip, is that I found an ancient USB with music from like 8, 9, 4, 5 years ago. There's a lot of music in there. I listened to all of this stuff ages ago. Many of it is super nostalgic, and it's taking me back to some really awesome time. So I figured out a little game we could play. I have no idea if you're hearing me because there's a lot of wind from the window, so I'm just gonna talk a bit louder. So the game, we're gonna play a game, and you can win a prize. I'm gonna play you just tiny little, pieces of songs, like 3, 4, 5 seconds, random 5 songs. And your goal is going to be to write in the comments section those songs in the order I play them. So which is the first one, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And the first person to do that correctly, writes it in the comments section, is going to win a free D4A shirt shipped to wherever you live on planet Earth. So let's do it.
Like him, inside and outside, blew his house with the moon in the window.
So this is definitely my favorite stop when it comes to this road, and I stopped here 2 years ago when I came last time with the first engine rebuild. Here's a photo from back then, and here's that nature and scenery that I've been talking to you about on this road. It's really majestic, really beautiful. You're basically driving through the canyon that was made, you know, millions of years ago by the river Neretva. And river Neretva is this very beautiful bluish, greenish sort of teal color, emerald color river that runs right through Mostar. And you can see people, if you come to Mostar, if you're lucky, you can see people actually jumping from the beautiful old bridge in Mostar right into the ice cold Neretva. This is also an awesome spot to stop with your car if you're on this road and take some shots, actually do what car guys do when they find scenic stops on the road like this. It's awesome to put your car against the lovely natural backdrop and shoot some really cool photos and, you know, be an attention whore on Instagram or whatever. So yeah, right now what follows is actually the most beautiful part of this road. It's really straight with a bit of curves. A lot of people are overtaking here, so we're gonna be cautious, but we're gonna enjoy it nevertheless. Okay guys, so I've met a fellow old school Toyota pop-up headlights car enthusiast along the way, and we are right here, right in front of that damn abandoned communist airport thing I was telling you about. Look at that, people come here at night and they drift and do crazy shit, and apparently they also get drunk because there's a lot of broken glass, even some broken bathroom tiles. So all in all, weird, creepy stuff. And now we're approaching it. You don't see the insanity of it just yet, but just wait a moment and it will appear right before you. So this was actually the little strip where the aircraft would be taken into the hangar. They weren't actually taking off here, as you can probably tell. It's too narrow for that, but inside they would hide actually the aircraft during the Cold War. And as you may or may not know, the Cold War was one crazy time. Everybody was thinking we were all going to blow each other up, and Yugoslavia was right in the middle. It was right between Russia and the United States, so we had a lot of this sort of hidden things, and everybody was paranoid and preparing, you know, for the nuclear holocaust to come, you know, and kill us all. So here we are. Right now it's not there anymore, but actually in the entrance here there was a net, and there were very big pieces of styrofoam that were actually painted to look like rocks. So when spy aircraft were flying above, they would never notice this. They would think it's just part of the landscape. So as you can see, although there is definitely tourist potential here, right now it's just garbage everywhere, and nobody cares about this goddamn garbage place. So we just left it to rot. I seriously hope there's nobody inside. There's no dogs. Is that my voice?
There could be some.
No. Can you hear it?
That's an echo, dude.
That's an echo, yeah. That's an echo, dude. I'm being stupid. Okay.
Oh.
And this is...
It's very dark.
It's very dark.
Dude.
And
Why
there's
is there
a
a
sofa.
couch in the
there's,
middle of it? What?
There's a sofa.
What?
So this is my Toyota Celica friend. So, and yeah,
scary.
somebody, this, yeah, I can imagine the little girl from The Ring in there.
Yeah.
Holy shit, there's a little bear. Look at that.
Oh my god. That's creepy as hell, dude.
Fuck this. I don't know if you can, I'm just gonna turn the camera around so you can get a sense of perspective. But this is giant. Echo! It's giant, absolutely giant. And here we have a Skoda, I believe that's a Skoda Fabia grill. I don't know if you can see that. Come on. Come on, Osmo. Yep.
There's also a 17-inch tire, so yeah.
It's a 17-inch. Good eye, man. Good eye. Okay, so that's our Skoda Fabia grill. And there's the uber creepy bear.
That's freaking creepy, dude.
Yeah, and there's some probably some weirdos come here. Look, there's like a feather on the couch. And maybe this is like the local hipster warlord. He's on the couch and then they wave the feathers at him. Holy shit. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, although I have to be honest, I'm very much afraid. And I'm gonna get shit. The Osmo, turn on the flashlight on the phone. Okay, it's not helping at all.
Yeah.
The flashlight isn't doing shit. Holy crap.
So this goes on and on.
It
like,
goes
what?
on and on, and inside there were aircraft. Like dozens upon dozens of aircraft would be pushed in here, and they would be ready to be taken out and transported where they needed, and they could take off and shit. And actually in Yugoslavia, you had a lot of these hidden sort of objects. Holy shit. Let's look back. Holy crap.
This echo is freaking weird, dude.
The whole place. Hey, give me.
It's vibrating. Fuck. What the heck?
I stepped on pants. Okay, I'm gonna give me the phone for a second. Wait a second. Yeah, at least I can see myself. I guess. Yeah, but I can't see shit now. No, I'm even more afraid. So I just want to see if it gets out on the other side of the hill. If it's open. Probably not, man. So.
Who the hell knows where to go?
Holy mother of
getting
God.
darker, like, what?
Okay, I'm going back now. This is it. This is it. This is where my. Okay, look, it goes out. Want to keep going? Maybe we shouldn't.
Probably, yeah. Holy hell, this is freaking scary.
We should. You know what we should do? Go through here with the cars, if it were possible. Imagine the engine echo.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Let's first see where to go.
Yeah. No, I'm joking. We cannot come with the cars, man. Come on.
Yeah.
You're crazier than me.
There will be broken tires.
Give me that again. Wait a second. Okay, this is gonna be the stupidest video ever, because all you're seeing is my face in the dark.
Imagine there's a hole and we're like...
And we just fall in, and that's it. That's it. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but there is actually an end to this. Oh yeah, oh my.
Oh fuck. I swear if I freaking fall in something... Oh
Yeah, it's D4A's fault and you're gonna sue me. I was part of your video and I broke a leg. Now you owe me. I'm super sorry for this guys, for the most boring video ever, but I think we're getting to the end of this. To the end of this place.
You should be recording the floor, because
Yeah.
it's the only thing you can record right now.
Yeah, you're right, man. I should have done that earlier. Look, there's my feet.
Yeah.
And we're walking.
Okay.
Okay, there it is.
Should be the end. Let's see.
There it is, man. There it is. I think this is at least.
Oh, what?
What? I told you, man.
Where are we though? Are we like? At
We're like in
some other
Zagreb now.
end, or-
No, we're in Zagreb or like Makarska, you know. Okay, you can take the phone. I'm giving it back to you now. Okay, we're almost out. Okay, this is officially one of the scariest things I have done in the last couple of years.
Okay, the echo is gone. That's good.
Yeah, but
That shit was scary, dude.
holy shit! Okay. That's where they hang you. That's where they hang you, wait. I don't know if I can record it. That's another. Look, so many birds. This is like Half-Life 2. Have you played Half-Life 2?
Oh, yeah.
And this is what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
And then there come the little creepers and they jump on your head.
yeah.
Shit, there was a level with the tunnels.
The witch, dude.
Nah. Yeah, there was that city with the witch and
yeah.
shit. So where the hell? Holy crap, more garbage.
Hold on, I'm pretty sure we are at the same place. At the
Yeah.
entrance. Like,
It looks
How is this possible?
it looks the same, but it's not, man. It's not. We'll have to go back.
Is it?
It will have to go back.
This looks very similar.
I know, but remember there was wood there, like little branches and shit. It's not the same place, man. We'll have to walk through this.
Where the fuck are we going?
I don't know.
We're freaking lost.
I don't know, man. You live close by. This is my first time here.
Figure it out. Okay, that's gotta be the entrance. Dude.
It's not the entrance, man. I mean,
Gotta be the...
you're crazy, man. How can it be the entrance? It would be amazing though. But
Yeah,
no,
but like
but,
what?
but
Mind-blowing,
you play too many video games. It cannot be the entrance. I do remember the suitcase.
Dude.
Do you remember the suitcase?
Yeah. I swear if the cars are there, that's gonna be insane, dude.
But they cannot be there.
How is that possible though? Oh,
They
it's
can.
not actually.
It's not. I know, of course,
Oh
man.
my god.
It can't be, man.
Oh, I know.
You know where we are?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, let's go back now. Fuck it. We don't have to go back?
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Fuck
Let's-
no, dude.
Let's walk on the...
No.
We don't have to go back. That's so awesome. A blizu smo, jel tako?
Ovo je drugi entrance, bukvalno.
Yeah.
Ispod samo onoga.
So that was really awesome. I bet this is a test of courage for the local kids, I swear. But
Yeah.
oh, and the smell here is super bad. I think we caught some sort of disease. Holy crap. Okay. Thankfully, we do not
Can we go?
We do not have to go back. We're just gonna walk on the road. Easier, so much. But you know we're cursed now, right?
Yeah.
Because we saw the teddy bear. We looked in the eyes of the teddy
Yeah.
bear, and now we're cursed.
But the entrance looks the same, like holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that's how they made it. They put aircraft in, and they can, go out both ways, I guess, or something.
Yeah.
Okay, that was honestly really creepy, but also really amazing. And now we're gonna die on the road because we shouldn't be walking here. Holy crap. Evo je bilo zabavno, pravo. And there are the cars. Nobody stole them. Yay! So we're on our way back, and it's really hot outside, like the whole day, and I'm kind of boiling. I'm super sweaty, but it's okay. I'm having the time of my life. I don't mind the heat at all. I'm also looking at my fuel gauge, and I'm noticing that my MPG definitely, is on the sucky side. It's actually very sucky, I think. I did leave the pilot jets all the way out, for that maximum kick when you hit the throttle from, low throttle positions. And yeah, the MPG is definitely worse than it was, but honestly, I don't really care if fuel is the only price I have to pay for this much fun and this much awesomeness that this car genuinely is, then I don't care. I'm gonna give it all the gas that it wants, because the car feels really great. This is the first time I had it, for a extended period of time on an open road. The suspension is really nice. The brakes are nice. The engine is honestly a joy. I don't really care exactly how much horsepower I have anymore at all. I didn't care before. Now I super don't care, because this car is amazing at overtaking. It's amazing at going uphill. It always has torque. Torque is low down in any gear. It's there. It's really, really satisfying to drive it. The engine feels alive. I'm honestly super, super happy. The only thing I'm not happy about, and that has been an issue ever since I owned this car, I never got the exhaust right, and that has to be settled. It's the only thing that's messing, with this beautiful experience of this car. Also, I have to say that I'm really proud of it. Throughout the entire journey, everything has been spot on, absolutely zero issues. Coolant temperature, beautiful. Oil pressure, beautiful. Everything is really, really nice. I have nothing to complain about. This thing behaves factory, and now I would feel confident going, you know, with it anywhere as long as the journey is. I would go with this car. Of course, I need a big like suitcase of cash for the fuel, but it's okay. So everything is spot on. The only thing that has failed is the double-sided tape on my tachometer. My speed hut tachometer has failed. This has been some cheap double-sided tape that I got, and it has failed. Other than that, honestly, pure awesomeness. I waited for this road trip for so long, and finally I have, you know, quenched that desire that was inside me for a really long time. And now what I want to do is I want us to go more places. I want us to go other places. I want to take you guys on more road trips. I want to show you this funky little country that really does have things to show. This today was, you know, creepy and weird and different, but there's some places that are genuinely beautiful, and I want to show those places to you. So what I'm going to publish in some of the, you know, in some of the next days, I'm going to put a little poll, and if you notice that poll, definitely vote, because I'm going to ask you guys where you want to go next, and together we're going to decide where we're going to go next on our next road trip. And then when you vote, we're going to go there, and I'm going to make a video, and it's going to be awesome. So that's pretty much it for today. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the way back alone. I'm going to play myself some music. I'm going to floor it. I'm going to use up all the gas that's left in there, which isn't much, and we're going to have a lot of fun, me, myself, and I. So, as always, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you soon on the D4Ray channel.